From taking a dig at a struggling co-star on camera, to fans thinking Lucy and Kate might break up at the start of Season 3, here are NCIS Hawaii's most controversial moments. The franchise is far from perfect. A lot of the things it promotes have caused mad debates among fans. The biggest highlight of all was the leak about the filming conditions and what goes on behind the scenes. Vanessa Lachey, the actress who plays Jane Tennant, was caught taking a dig at a struggling co-star on camera. She's risen to fame in a short period, thanks to being cast as the first-ever female special agent leading the NCIS team. She loves to engage fans with behind-the-scenes stories, and while everyone loves the extra deets, in this particular situation, it backfired on her. She posted back-to-back stories on Instagram, laughing over how her co-star Noah Mills was trying to get into a camera-rigged car. The doors of the vehicle were jammed, so there was no way to open them, and they needed to climb into it to shoot the scene. Being 6'3" didn't help Noah at all. The guy had to struggle to get himself inside and then out through the window. The videos Lachey posted had fans horrified at the way it was done. What's more, she found the situation funny. The worst part was when Mills decided to get out after they were done filming, and she asked him if he was gonna hop on out. Noah's response was an angry, "Oh God," because he knew it wasn't going to be easy. He pushed his feet out the window while struggling in a face-down position inside the car. It looked as if he was only one wrong move away from being stuck in a suffocating position, and it seemed he realized the same thing too, because he shouted about it being a really bad idea.
Scene with her, which is just a speaking scene, I was like, okay, she's really cool. And the later scene, which is potentially a little bit more awkward, it took some pressure off me for that scene.
For anyone claustrophobic, the entire thing would have proved deadly. Thankfully, though, he made it out alive and was smug about his success. As for the actress, she received backlash from the viewers for posting such content and passing it off as a joke. The show's producers were also called out for not making safe arrangements for the cast, especially during scenes that involved production equipment. While fans and media slammed them for it, no one from the show or cast thought it was important enough to comment on. It's honestly as if they couldn't care less either, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't tell you, they're hell-bent on keeping things real behind the scenes. From bringing stuntmen on set to carry out dangerous action scenes, to even letting the actors do their stunts if they're up for it, it wouldn't be surprising if something similar goes down again, but y'all gotta agree it's a cop show after all, and the dangerous action's a given. It's all about putting your life on the line for the greater good. The only good thing Vanessa's post did was give insight into the kind of difficulties actors have to face on set. It's not an easy job, and there have been many instances of life-and-death situations where safety was overlooked. Here's hoping they learned their lesson after the intense backlash. But there's an even bigger controversy surrounding the show, and that's using lesbian romance to queerbait fans and increase viewers. Movies and shows have been using this inclusivity trick lately to gain more viewership, and NCIS Hawaii wanted to cash in on it too. They started the spin-off with a lesbian agent for the first time in the history of the franchise, and it took the world by storm, except it wasn't in the way you'd think. The show has always been loved because of the traditional and old-fashioned values it promotes, going as far as including divine themes such as teamwork, fairness, and absolution. So conservative fans were shocked at the direction the show was going in. A lot of them boycotted it, calling it immoral. One fan even said it was frustrating to see the producers do a 180 only to gain attention from a minority. The trick didn't work too well since the show ended up losing its audience even if it made a few of them happy. The relationship between Agent Lucy Tara and Kate Whistler is a popular one among queer fans. But NCIS Hawaii's producers didn't think everything through when they cast the roles. The actresses playing lesbians don't even belong to the LGBTQ community. Isn't that the entire point of promoting gender inclusivity? And so, this move didn't sit well with the queer fans. They slammed the show for using straight actors to represent them. This started the age-old debate of authenticity, how only queer actors can do justice to these roles. So the show ended up losing some of its viewership from the LGBTQ community as well. But they did gain attention by casting Chosen's actress Yasmin Al-Bustami as Tara and Tori Anderson as Kate. Their height difference was also blown out of proportion by the viewers. Yasmin's only 5'2", while Tori's a 5'8", And although couples like this can be seen as super cute together in real life, the picture on the big screen ain't flattering at all, and fans noticed it immediately. The show's co-creator Jan Nash was shocked as well, since both actresses were hired through Zoom interviews and they never got to see them together live until they showed up on set. See, this tells us how seriously they take casting, not auditioning the actors in person or even checking their compatibility. It's not surprising that most of the time the acting is straight up bad. Unfortunately, the contracts were signed, otherwise they might have been pressured to axe one of them. As odd as the height difference might be, the chemistry between the two makes up for it, and while the fans have gotten used to it, the actresses still have a long way to go. Tori said she was used to wearing heels with pencil skirts, but then had to swap them for flats because the height difference stood out more. The costumes team also had to up their game when it came to her look, because it had to be changed to accommodate Yasmin's height. And did you know the actress had to stand on boxes to make up for the difference in some scenes? Because the camera angle would make everything unflattering. Imagine that. But both the actresses have reached some sort of compromise now, and things are way smoother than they were at the beginning. Guess some things are better in real life than in the movies, and who would have ever guessed a height difference would become so controversial? But that's not all showrunners need to worry about. One of the major differences between the original show and the spin-offs is the destination. The spin-offs were even named after the locations. So NCIS Hawaii was shot in Hawaii, showing the beautiful landscapes of the tropical gem in the US. Co-creator Christopher Silber views the location as a character as well, one that brings individuality to each of the different spin-offs. While this might be an important aspect of the look and feel of the show, it only frustrates fans because some describe the acting of other cast members as crap. I mean, they've been selecting their actors online and asking for miracles. One fan tweeted, "The only thing that keeps changing is the location, but the storyline keeps getting worse and worse." Another said they needed to stop spending money on realism, as the show's creator calls it, and focus on improving the storyline. Man, there's no denying that. Let's be honest. Compared to the other spin-offs, Hawaii is the worst, but it might pick up the pace with Season 3 because you never know, some shows take time to find their balance. As for the upcoming season, fans have a lot of theories. A major one involving the fan-favorite couple. Lucy and Kate might break up at the start of Season 3. It started as a push-and-pull relationship in Season 1 and kept the viewers engaged with all the steamy romance and grand gestures. But in Season 2, the writers made Lucy exit the show by sending her away with the Agent Afloat storyline.
How's our Agent Afloat doing?
She's good. Yeah, Lucy's even comfortable standing on the flight deck now.
Wow, achievement unlocked.
We did see a reunion again, but fans are concerned the writers might not give them the happy ending they're looking forward to. There are rumors the two might break up for good, and given the history, it does seem likely. Plus, nothing's been said about her return either, neither from the actress nor the show's producers, so I guess we'll have to wait and watch. So from fans thinking Lucy and Kate might break up at the start of Season 3 to taking a dig at a struggling co-star on camera, that's all I've got on NCIS Hawaii's most controversial moments.